Hallo Freunde und willkommen zurück zu The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, wo wir endlich die Sause des toten Mannes abgeschlossen haben. Und Olgierd von Everec, ja, zumindest ein bisschen, beziehungsweise Wladimir von Everec ein bisschen Gesellschaft geleistet haben. Und jetzt Olgierd Bescheid sagen wollen, hey, deinem Bruder geht's wieder gut. Zumindest so ein bisschen.
Overgrown wains, you see. Have you any children, Geralt?
Nope.
None.
Oh, yes. Forgot witches are sterile. Well, don't just stare at me. Tell me what brings you.
Erzähl mir erstmal noch ein bisschen was.
Keep wondering how you turned the Ophiri into a beast. The more I think about it, the more I'm sure it was no run-of-the-mill curse.
This professional curiosity? Or nosiness as common as the clap?
Desire to improve. Information could prove useful down the line.
In the future? You under the delusion you'll complete your tasks, live happily ever after?
Remains to be seen. So for now, admit it. A mage helped you, right?
I'll give you a hint. You're not the only one to fulfill wishes around here.
Odin transformed the Ophiri? It was your wish?
Nay. It was my doing alone. But you're right. It was no ordinary curse. Though I'll say no more. A curse I uttered in a moment of rage, with no thought to it actually taking hold.
First time I've seen a saber like that. What's its origin?
A fear. It was a gift. Any soft-armed craven can hang a blade from his belt, prance about feigning danger, but my saber's a promise. If I reach for it, heads will roll. Mere sight of it quells the urge to duel, in shavers eager to face Olgierd von Everec, the infamous outlaw.
My medallion seems to think it's magic.
It thinks, eh? And I think you've never seen a better weapon.
Ich glaube, die auf unserem Rücken sind durchaus vergleichbar.
Tell me, how'd you meet the Ophiri you turned into a beast?
Aren't you a nosy one?
What's it matter? You like to talk about yourself.
That I cannot deny. Ophiri was a dauphin on a voyage through lands unknown, to learn of their cultures and customs. He fell for a lass. As it happened, this woman was already important to me. But at the time, I was now compared to a noble from a foreign land. So her parents promised her hand to the Ophiri, though she loved me. If you'd only seen his feeble attempts at charm. When she asked why he travelled disguised as a common merchant, he said he was like the frog from the fairy tale. One kiss from her, and he'd turn into a prince. Wanted to be a frog. Became a frog.
Ja.
Your band. Chosen some interesting specimens.
Interesting? How so? Common carousers and roughnecks. Every last one.
Where'd you dig them up?
Some have been with me ages. Others I gathered on the road. And a few found me themselves. They're company for drink and sport at least. And ever since I began travelling with them, my old enemies have sat quiet as moles.
You ever play Gwent?
An immortal demands you fulfill 3 wishes, and you've the gall to propose a round of Gwent.
Afraid to lose? No problem. I'll find someone else.
Believe that's the worst wind-up I've ever heard. Lay out your cards.
Ja, man muss nur wissen, wie man den Leuten sowas schmackhaft macht. Er spielt Monster. Gucken, ob er die Gaunter-Odin-Karten spielt. Das würde mich nicht unbedingt wundern. So, das ist gar nicht mal so eine geile Hand. Ach so, er hat eine Fähigkeit, dass Belagerungsgeräte auf seiner Seite doppelte Stärke haben, oder also so passiv? Nein, Spione generell haben die doppelte Stärke. Scheinbar. Das könnte unangenehm werden, aber Jupp. Der hat scheinbar echt eine Passive dafür. Interessant. Ich kann nicht mehr im Kopf, dass es die überhaupt gibt in diesem Spiel. Unhöflich. Aber gut. Damit kommen wir noch zurecht. Er hätte Schlimmeres erwischen können. Definitiv. Na, jetzt zieh du dir mal Karten aus der Hand. So. Die Frage ist... So, die reichen. Das Problem ist halt, dass wir keine Dingens im Friedhof haben, keine, sag schon, keine Spione, sonst könnten wir noch mehr Karten ziehen. So, wir holen uns auf jeden Fall Punkte. Weil, warum nicht? Hat auch wieder einer auf der Hand gehabt. Selber schuld. Ach, der Kerl hat keine Chance. Machen wir das mal einfach. Oh, da ist die Kröte. Und weg. Dann, wenn er sonst nichts mehr hat... So. Bisschen Punkte. Reicht.
Shite. Not much I detest more than losing. Well, my congratulations. This card's yours.
Thanks.
So, ach, da haben wir auch die Kröte bekommen.
Vladimir sends his love.
You spoke to him? Impossible.
Did more than that. Fulfilled your wish. And talked to him extensively. Curious what he had to say? Fulfilled your wish. Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
Vladimir's hand. It's unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Is that all? Or have you something else?
Gonna work on getting you Bersoti's house next.
Best of luck. Enjoy.
Ja, das werden wir. So, glücklicherweise ist es nicht so weit bis zum Auktionshaus. Das findet sich nämlich hier vorne direkt.
This the Bersodi Brothers auction house?
Seems it.
Private Kleiner, you're on duty. Need I remind you, fraternizing with civilians is not allowed. Purpose of your visit?
Just curious. Redanian army regulars, right?
Lance Corporal Václav reporting. And this bloke's my subordinate, Private Kleiner.
Careful you don't piss yourself out of excitement.
You say something, soldier?
Not a thing.
Shouldn't you be somewhere? There's a war on, you know.
We was transferred here. All official. Written order 76 CWX. Mission, guard the auction house. Priority, high. Top, in fact.
Borsodi fella knows his way about the court. Helps the high rankings sell their war booty. Gets protection in return.
Private Kleiner, that's confidential military information.
Ja.
Any of the owners home?
Meaning the one and sole owner, the esteemed host Borsodi? Aye, he is.
Need to talk to him.
Order 76 CWX is clear. Auctions only open to folk with invitations. Writ out in their names, plain and simple.
Gonna let that hold you back? Come on.
Afraid you're out of luck. Order 76 CWX also held that Lance Corporal Václav stick a broomstick up his arse.
Kleiner, need I remind you of the penalty for insulting a superior?
Who have we here? Geralt, the Witcher of Rivia.
Vimy Vivaldi, the banker from... Actually, where are you from?
Matters little, mate. Gold knows no boundaries.
Notfallsmarker.
What's all the fash, Corporal Václav? Are you squabbling with my pal Geralt?
Master Vivaldi, sir, your esteemed associate, he weren't invited to the auction, and I've...
But I plough and have been, and he's coming with me. In you go, Geralt.
But my orders...
Fuck your orders. Need I take this up with the sergeant? Ha! I thought not. Now, stand to attention and shut your giggy.
Oh, the lads will be rolling back at the barracks.
Sut it! Now march! Round you go! 1, 2, 1, 2!
Das ist ja ein sehr angenehmer Vorgesetzter, glaube ich.
Appreciate the help.
Twas nought. Always had a mind to see into old pals and clients.
Business with you's a pure pleasure, Vimy.
The dear departed wifey claimed the same. Ah ha! Folk are assembling. Auction's about to start. Time we went upstairs.
What did folk come to bid on? Any idea?
All kinds of valuables. Rare weaponry, exotica. But I've got my eye on a selection of canvases by the master portraitists of the Maribor School. Van de Neuve and Longendiek.
Well, well. Never knew you to be a connoisseur.
Of course I'm not. It's all muck and rubbish to me. Point of fact, I'll just wrap 'em in paper and lock 'em in the vault.
Why in the world do...
What do you mean, why, Geralt? I've got to diversify my investments, didn't I?
Läuft bei dir.
Could have sworn the Borsodi's auction house was in Novigrad.
It was, but they moved it. You see, Radovid offered Horst a preferential tax rate. 0%.
Huh. Pretty much unbeatable.
Aye, and I've nae seen a purer example of the benevolent state.
Ja, das ist
Actually,
wundervoll.
to talk to Horst Borsodi.
Oh, might be more of a problem than you'd expect.
Because?
An awful hermit, that one. Not a wee bit like his da, my little keep his soul. But Horst would like to show his heed during the auction. I'll introduce you then.
Be mighty indebted to you.
Think nothing of it. Only ever collect on loans and promissory notes. All right, up we go. Geralt, you thought of buying real estate? Could get you attractive terms on a mortgage.
No such thing as attractive loan terms, Vimy.
What about in Kaveri marks?
Come on. You know damn well that makes no sense.
Auction won't start for a time yet, it seems.
Vimy, this is a banquet.
Aye, and?
I detest banquets. Vacuous conversation, food portions fit for a mouse, drinks that taste like piss.
Ah, it won't all be bad. Let me introduce you to some of my most interesting associates. Old hen there is Countess Mignol. Wager you'll have plenty to blather about with her. Prick in the corner's Hilbert. New coin, that one. came into a right fortune playing Gwent. Ah, there's Yaromir, art dealer. A purer snob I've never known. But he knows paintings like no other. So, ready to chat someone up? It's not fitting for us to stand here like knobs.
Na dann quatschen wir doch mal mit den Leuten hier.
Greetings to the Honourable Countess. Madam, allow me to introduce my dear friend, Geralt of Rivia.
Witcher of the School of the Wolf.
Forgive me, but have we had the pleasure?
No, but your guild is unmistakable. Your medallion.
Take note, Geralt. Countess Mignol is an eminent collector of Vitaminaica.
What now?
All manner of objects related to the witcherly profession. Swords, gear, medallions.
Mind if I ask how the Countess became interested in us, humble monster slayers?
I've some pleasant associations, dating from my oh-so-distant youth.
Didn't you say such things, Countess? You look right fetching to me.
That's very kind, Master Vivaldi. But apart from my Vitaminaica, I also own a number of mirrors.
Your most prized piece, what would it be?
An armor element. An antique. School of the Wolf. From 1234.
Classic. Is it up for sale?
I fear not. It's a memento. One of great sentimental value.
But perhaps the Countess has got other Witcher curios she's willing to part with. Or acquire. Perhaps she could trade. I'd charge 5%. A modest transaction fee.
Gucken wir doch mal, was er
Never
hat.
seen anyone so good at laying their mitts on coin that clinked within earshot. But what the hell? See if we can't make a deal.
Ich weiß nämlich gar nicht, was die Frau hat. Oh, sie hat die Vipern-Rüstung. Das wusste ich gar nicht. Aber nehmen wir mal mit. Danke. Oh, 15% Bonusgold. Das ist natürlich... Das kann was. Dann kannst du hier die Trophäe haben. Die Frau scheint nicht so viel zu handeln. Außer Rüstung. Komm, du kriegst mal die ganzen Rundensteine. Die sind für uns Hexer von unschätzbarem Wert. Und ja. Bup, bup, bup. Oh, Dankeschön.
Does the Countess have her eye on anything particular today?
No, but Horse Borsodi insisted he would put up something that would be of interest.
Did he happen to say what it was?
No. Oh, you know what he's like. A walking enigma. On another topic. Master Geralt, I was wondering if you'd be willing to help a lady in need.
Depends on the nature of the need.
Oh, it's quite the trifle. I stepped out onto the balcony a moment ago. I dropped an earring while there. I couldn't find it. It must have fallen through the floorboards. Perhaps you, with your cat eyes...
Na gut.
Not a problem. I'll go right away.
I shall be much obliged.
See you in a minute, Vimy.
I believe I'll bid on that Gorbet landscape. A landscape.
Dann gehen wir doch mal
You
draußen
detest
gucken.
them. Ever true, but it's got a lovely frame.
Some spilled wine. Nothing else. There's no earring out here, is there?
None.
Maybe the Countess would care to explain what this is about, all jokes aside.
Forgive me. God, this is so embarrassing. Do you know Vesemir? He was a tinge shorter than you, wore a mustache.
Do I know him? Man taught me everything I know.
What? How is he, if you don't mind my asking?
Ja.
Don't mind at all. But before I answer, I also wouldn't mind knowing how you knew each other.
Oh, I've told no one. Not ever. But I suppose I owe you an explanation. It was the winter of 1234. A beast prowled the streets of Oxenford. A fledder, I believe. A contract was issued, a notice posted, and a witcher appeared. Vesemir, of the School of the Wolf. He came through our estate, tracking the beast. Our eyes met. Something sparked. I wrote him a message, asked my governess to deliver it. He visited, under the cover of night, night after night. On one such occasion, my father heard something. Vesemir had to flee. So quickly he left behind his gambeson.
Ah, the first piece. The start of your collection.
Yes, but also the end of our love. Father had an arrest warrant issued, then quickly married me off. I was fortunate. My husband died young, leaving me a sizable fortune. And thus, I have lived on memories.
Ja, aber leider.
Afraid I have bad news.
Oh? Please tell me, did he at least die like a witcher?
No. He died like a hero.
Na, so kann man es auch
There is
ausdrücken.
that. I thank you for tolerating a decrepit madwoman so elegantly.
Please don't say that.
I am old and I am wealthy. I may say what I please. And now, be so kind and leave me to my thoughts.
Ja, definitiv interessante Person, aber ja. Ich würde aber sagen, das war's für heute. Wer schiebt mich hier rum? Hallo? Lady? Was soll das? Ach, sie, Ja, in der nächsten Folge werden wir uns noch mit den anderen beiden Freunden unterhalten. Vielleicht haben die auch noch Erinnerungsstücke oder können uns irgendwie von Nutzen sein. Ansonsten sehen wir uns morgen wieder. Bis dahin, ciao Freunde.